This is the Chrissie Swan Show.
Well, hello, Friday. Yes, welcome to it. We're with you for another 2 hours. What a thrill. I've got my cup of tea.
Yeah, you're sorted early today, Swanee.
Yes, now there's many points of business that we need to cover off.
There is so much admin, Swan. First things first, Chrissie's correspondence after 3.
Yes.
Slide in.
Slide in now, absolutely.
Second thing on the agenda, Billie Eilish tickets in Chrissie's Quizzy.
Oh, this is exciting. In the boombug.
And the third thing is the JT Jetaway, Swan.
Will Renee reign supreme? She's been our carryover champion since day one. She's a massive Justin Timberlake fan.
Like hardcore. We found her well. I hope she doesn't screw it on the 5th day.
Can you imagine the heartache leading into the weekend?
I mean, I'd secretly giggle on the inside. Probably the outside, but...
It is the weekend and I am excited specifically about 3 little sourdoughs that I've got rising.
The Chrissie Swan Show.
Let's see goodie.
Chrissie's Say G'day.
Yes, you have settled into the Chrissie Swan Show on Nova and I'm thrilled for you. I'm thrilled for myself because we're just going to have a little chat and talk about the weekend and have a cup of tea.
Yeah.
I, just before I left today, I literally tucked 3 loaves of sourdough under the heater and I put a tea towel over them and I said, sleep well, my babies. I'll see you when you have raised by 30%.
By heater, do you have to buy a specific heater for the sourdough?
No, I do not. The hydronic heating panel in the top left corner of the kitchen is very cosy.
Perfect.
And I just tuck them in under there and it's the right temperature. And that is the thing I'm most excited about this weekend because I'm going to foster them and love them. And then tomorrow I'm going to cook them and eat them with about 500 grams of salted butter.
Look, that does sound elite. I do like with the sourdough hobby that there's a really big golden nugget at the end of the process because you get to eat it.
And you know what the great thing is? I'm the only one that likes the crusts. My kids don't like the crusts.
Good.
So I take that crust off. Oh my God, I'm salivating thinking about it. Anyway, it's going to be a good weekend for me. What sort of bougie thing are you looking forward to, Jack?
I have a friend's birthday dinner at Kasume, a Japanese restaurant in Melbourne, my favourite.
Oh, well, la-di-da.
The best. I'm very excited. Let's go to Victoria, Swanee.
Victoria, what is the thing you are most looking forward to this weekend?
Well, my kids are actually at their dad's this weekend, so I'm most looking forward to just getting a sleep in and my house staying clean all weekend.
Oh, my God, that sounds like a dream, Victoria. I love this. What are we giving away? Priceline Pharmacy voucher?
Priceline Pharmacy voucher, and also you're in the draw for Nova's 10K a day in May, Victoria.
Oh, my God, the best.
Amazing. Thank you so much.
Megan, it's a long weekend in Queensland this weekend.
Yes, it is.
How brilliant. Labor Day. Thank God that came into effect, huh?
Yeah, the kids are going to enjoy it.
What are you going to enjoy the most about this weekend?
Oh, I don't know. Well, I was hoping for sunshine, but it's apparently going to rain all weekend. So
No, it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Rain's good.
Yeah.
Just pivot your menu and your mood.
Yeah, I think so. I think we'll be on the lounge most weekends.
Grab the kids and watch Baby Reindeer.
I watched that by myself the other day, actually.
Yeah, it's not for kids. It's
Not
not for
Yeah,
kids.
no, definitely not.
Priceline Pharmacy voucher for you, and because you just said g'day to us, you are in the draw for 10K a day in May. Fiona, hello. You are going to a gin masterclass.
I am, yes. I'm going to gin masterclass tomorrow night in Errol Street, North Melbourne.
Very nice. Do they put little funny, yummy flavours into gin? Is that what happens there?
Yeah, they teach you how to use botanicals and herbs and essences, I suppose, to make up your own gin, and you can get to take it home and they'll give you some nibblies and things and you get drinks there. So looking forward to that.
I love elderflower in my gin. Can you call back Monday and give me a fun recipe that involves elderflower and gin?
I will.
You're the best.
Definitely.
You are a fancy lady, but make sure you get a cab there, Fiona, because I'm imagining there's some sampling going on. Let's finish with you, Todd. Toddy, what are you most looking forward to this weekend?
Oh, I know this is going to probably make me a bad parent, but staying home and doing nothing. In the last, 2 hours, one by one, all 3 kids, sport cancelled for the weekend. So
Oh
Yes!
my God, it's better than Christmas, Todd.
I do not remember the last time when I just got to do nothing, and I'm so looking forward to it.
Oh my God, how good is a cancelled plan?
Oh, amazing.
Oh,
And
Toddy.
my weekend just got
Sweet.
even better because I just got to speak to Chrissie Swan.
Well, you know, and it's going to get even better. I'm sending you a Priceline Pharmacy voucher, and you're in the draw for 10K a day in May.
Oh, my God. Thank you so much.
Thank God you woke up this morning, Todd, because your day just got so good.
The Chrissie Swan Show.
Need a doctor today? Skip the waiting room. Speak to an Instant Scripts doctor online. Visit instantscripts.com.au. Managing your health made easy with Priceline Pharmacy.
Learn more at priceline.com.au. The Chrissie Swan Show.
Are you a PA or an EA, personal assistant, executive assistant? And what is the weirdest, wildest thing your boss has made you do?
You can be anonymous if you like. Tom, get
course.
Marina on the phone, please. I'd like the Queen of EAs, Marina.
Oh my God, can we? Maybe
on the line here.
Maybe we could get her in studio.
She would never.
Because we're talking about this because Mariah Carey went to Disneyland. And Universal Studios. Forgive me. Forgive me. Went to Universal Studios, went on a ride. Good on you. She's a fun mum.
Yeah, she is a fun mom.
I love going on rides with my kids because they really think that I would never do it. And they are shocked every time I'm like front and centre. Let's get in there.
Yeah, I'm with them too.
I love it. I love it.
You're not scared by them?
No, I went on every single ride with one of them at Disneyland.
Why are you not scared? I feel like some things in life you're scared of. It surprises me that you're so free-spirited with that.
Thank you so much for asking, but I think it gets to a stage in your life where you go, nearly dead. I'm going to give it a go.
And if it happens, it happens.
I'm going to feel something. I'm going to feel something before I go. Anyway, Mariah Carey has been to Universal Studios, gone on a ride. The wind in her hair, wild. She's gotten off the ride, snuck around the side a bit, and her personal assistant has a cordless set of GHD ceramic tongs.
Obsessed with this.
And he's fixed up her hair. I mean, that is an unbelievable brief, isn't it?
Unbelievable. Two things. Looking at the job he's done, he has done a stellar job. Like, it's back to, like, salon hair.
Extraordinary.
And then also, he's really had to reach around some rocks to get to her. Like, he's really put in some effort.
That sounds very rude.
What do you mean?
Nothing. Anyway, yes, agreed. He's done a wonderful job. But imagine reading that on your list of stuff to do in the day. It's like, pack my handbag, whatever personal assistants do. Please note, have the GHD tongs hot and ready for when I get off every single ride because you've got to zhuzh my hair.
The Chrissie Swan Show.
Talking to personal assistants and executive assistants about the weirdest things that their bosses have asked them to do. It's off the back of Mariah Carey. This is my favourite Mariah song. I keep on looking to Tom whenever an amazing diva opens their lungs because I need his feedback on whether or not that is the best
Whether
Mariah.
this is a tune.
Yeah. She's been at a fun park, gone on a ride, and then as soon as she got off with her wind-blown hair, a personal assistant was there with... Have you noticed? It is cordless. It is a cordless GHD. Like, he knew what he was doing.
Elite.
I've just remembered a story.
Yeah.
Does this count? My friend was an EA for quite a famous person.
An A-lister, I would say, if it's the
Yes.
person I'm thinking of. Yep.
Yes. And this A-lister, obviously very busy person, no time, but did want to, probably had a scratch to itch in terms of giving back and donating time. This A-lister would get her personal assistant to volunteer.
On their behalf.
It
just doesn't work like that.
I don't think it works that way.
You need to see the A-lister doing the thing.
Yes. And I just ran into someone who used to be a PA, and she said the weirdest thing she ever had to do was hire a fleet of male strippers on the company credit card. These are all
Showbiz,
anonymous.
baby.
I love this. Anonymous. Oh, how do we know who's who?
I know
here?
anonymous.
Something about a tea bag, Anonymous.
Yes. That's
Okay.
right.
Hello. You are currently employed as an executive assistant.
Correct.
And what is the weirdest thing that you see behind closed doors?
All day, every day, when making several cups of tea, I had to use the same tea bag.
Oh.
I beg your pardon?
So, the same tea bag, not fresh one.
You can't have a fresh cup of tea?
It was specified, please use the same tea bag.
So
every time.
your boss wanted the dirty bag.
Yes, that's correct.
Why? Did you ever ask?
I did not.
I've got a theory. Maybe they wanted the strong one in the morning and then levels of weaker as they went through the day. Would that be right, Anon?
I think that's a good theory, but it felt strange every time.
It is strange. Absolutely. My gosh, you are in the draw for
10K a day in May.
The next Anon 2. Hello there.
Hello there.
Hello. You used to be an EA. Is it a strange job? It's so personal.
Well, you do get pretty attached to them, I have to say. Well, if they're a good one.
Yeah, and you must know all their bits and bobs that they really don't want anyone to know, like, I don't know, like what their undies look like and how much dirty clothes. You know what I mean? Like, you're right in there.
Well, I certainly got to know a little bit more than I wanted to about the boss I'm going to tell you about.
Yeah.
And they were married, but they asked me to get them the morning after pill for them.
I love it.
Wow.
And it was one of those, pulled me aside, secret conversations, and I just felt I had to do it for her.
And did you have to go into the chemist and pretend it was you?
Yeah, I did. And for some reason, I felt the need to whisper to the chemist.
Oh, my God.
Did your boss show any, shame or sort of, were they apologetic when they were asking you to do that, Anon too, or did they just keep it strictly business and it was just a task?
They kept it strictly business when they were asking, but when I returned with it, they didn't give me much detail, but were very, very grateful and obviously asking me to take it to the grave. So I'm betraying her now.
God, it's a really unique job, isn't it? My
is.
God, Anon 3. I didn't really realise how private the information was that these people have. Anon 3, what's the weirdest job your boss made you do?
Hello, how are you, Chrissie?
Great.
Great. So my ex-boss, I don't work there anymore, but she gave me a work request to take her nephew out on a date.
Why?
And
Why was she so keen on setting you up with her nephew?
Because she loved me and she thought he was a really good guy as well. And to be fair, he is, because nearly 3 years later, we're still dating.
Oh, wow, that is a great... You've really hit your KPIs there.
Is your boss a pimp now?
Sorry, say it again?
Is your boss a pimp now? Because that works.
Yeah, but it's all a secret. No one knows. Hence the anonymous.
Oh, it's a secret.
That makes it weird, man.
My God. All right, let's finish with Anon 4. This is a tale as old as time. What did your boss make you do?
Well, I used to be some of his personal shopping, most of his personal shopping, but he had a wife and a mistress. So whenever I'd go to Chanel or Bulgari, I'd always have to buy 2.
Please tell me the wife got the better thing.
No, they always got 2 of the same.
Yeah, I've heard of this happening.
So he would never have to say,
Correct.
I bought that back in blah, blah, blah. He always could say, I got you that for your birthday. So they always got the same thing for their birthday.
Smart.
The same thing for Christmas. Yep.
Did he at least pick it out, or did you have to do the choosing?
It depended. Some of the things I was just given a dollar limit. Other things, it was very specific. My wife wants X. Can you make sure you buy that in blue and get the same in green for the other?
Did you? Oh, my God, I know that we're going over, but I've just got so many more questions. Did you know the wife as well as you knew your boss?
No.
Did you see her occasionally even?
I would see her probably once every 6 months.
Were you the mistress?
No.
The Chrissie Swan Show. The Chrissie Swan Show.
Let's go clicking.
Chrissie's Clickbait.
Now, I'm going rogue here. I
Yeah.
was going to talk about a night from hell involving Britney Spears and her new boyfriend and her ex-husband, but the whole thing feels very sad to me.
It's real grim.
So I'm not even going to talk about it. It's just so grim and awful.
But keep
right?
Britney in your prayers and thoughts over the weekend.
Do. And I don't, I've called the two of you in here. Jack, obviously you need to be here because I don't know how to do the buttons and you're my friend. But Tom, you're normally outside the studio. I've called you in. Say hello.
Hello, I am not one of your friends. That's why I'm out there.
That's right. You've been told you're not allowed in here. What do you think about we decide now that we do not talk about Britney Spears again on this show? I feel like we need to make a call. I've been feeling very uncomfortable about it for a long time, haven't I, Jack?
You have. I mean, I'm happy to go with it, but I'm just saying, what if she does something really fun or funny in the near future and we miss out on discussing it?
But why is it funny?
Because she's nuts.
Anyway,
love to laugh.
I'm going to give you... Yeah, but why are we laughing?
Because it's funny.
No, it's not.
Tom.
But why
No.
is it funny? It's not, is it?
Because it is.
It's not.
Alrighty, we can make a pact.
I'm going to give you the weekend to think about it. You can come back and tell me what you come up with on Monday.
Okay.
I'm going to change the pace now. Yesterday in Sweeping Statements, I talked about Tim Tams.
Yeah.
And how the new ones with the Jats are better than the originals. I've had these on ice overnight.
Oh, so we're now
I really want you to try one. And
trying them like this.
You are going to lose your mind.
You know how much I hate eating on air.
I know, but just bite it and away from the mic. Okay, they've bitten it, and I'm not going to... They are amazing because it adds to the salty sweetness of the Tim
Yeah.
Tam. They're better, aren't they?
They are better. I will agree. I'm agreeing with you.
Thank you. And Tom,
Interesting texture. I like it.
I like it too.
Yeah.
It's crumbly and shortbready and not sweet.
Yeah, it works. The texture works with the rest of the biscuit by way of proportion.
Oh, look at this. Oh, my God. Someone's turned into Marco Pierre White. Sexually harass me next time. All right, Alec Baldwin
right.
has called Paul McCartney an a-hole during a yoga class on a podcast. He talked about this. Have a listen.
And he was so fit. One time he does a headstand before he leaves. And he gets up and he whispers to me, he goes, I'm going to go take my daughter to lunch. He goes, I'll see you guys later. And I looked up at him after he did the headstand, and I go, you're an asshole. And I never thought I'd call one of the Beatles an asshole, you know. But he was just always showing us up.
Can I tell you, Paul McCartney is 750 years old and is still doing world tours.
That is a strong core too, to be able to do a headstand. Like, that's impressive.
The man, I tell you what it might be, and you're not going to want to know about this given your tradition on Tuesday night at the Mount Erica.
What?
He is a full vegan. Backstage, no leather even, nothing, and plants and plants and plants.
Oh.
I reckon it could be the key. Am I going to become a part-time vegan again?
No!
This is the Chrissie Swan Show.
It is 2 Teacup Friday. I'm on to my second one, Jack. That's how much I'm enjoying myself.
A double bagger?
Of course, it's always a double bagger.
Always.
Now, you are with us for another hour. It's just like catching up with friends. And Jack, what is the first question that you bring up when you catch up with your friends?
This morning, I had a coffee with Nards this morning, and I said, hey, have you sorted your fit for Saturday night?
That wasn't the question I was... Whenever I see my friends, I say, what are you watching?
Sorry.
What are you watching? And I was so excited on the way into work. I saw a billboard for Hacks, 3rd season.
I know, it drops today on Stan.
Yes, and it is fabulous. I feel like this weekend it's going to be rainy in Queensland. It's probably going to be rainy almost everywhere. Hook in. There's 3 seasons, which is a great and tackleable amount. It stars the wonderful Jean Smart. It's beautifully written. It's about an ageing stand-up comedian that employs a young wunderkind. Does it remind you of anyone? To freshen her up and make her routine snappy. You will love it.
I was telling someone in the office today that hadn't seen it, it's also a perfect hangover watch. If you think you've got a night out Saturday and you need something like happy and uplifting on Sunday, whack it on Stan.
I'm so
and
excited.
Watch Hacks. Hey, Swanee, before 4 o'clock, we're going to be sending maybe Renee to see Justin Timberlake live in LA.
I've got a really good feeling about this.
But next, Chrissie's Quizzy.
The Chrissie Swan Show.
Huge scenes in the bum bag today.
Chrissie's Quizzy.
Huge scenes, Julia. We've got Billie Eilish tickets in the bum bag.
Yes. Oh, my goodness. So exciting.
There's 2 tickets. Who would you take?
My 11-year-old daughter is a huge fan.
Is she? I hope you don't let her listen to Bad Guys. There's some very bad lyrics in Bad Guy.
No, all good.
Nah.
Nah, educational.
Well, you think it's all good until your then 8-year-old is singing the words, and then you go, that doesn't sound right.
I'm trying to think of lyrics in Bad Guy.
Google it.
Okay.
All right. Is it Ty? Sorry, I haven't got my glasses on. Haven't got my Specsavers aviators on, Ty. It is Ty. Hello.
Hello, how you going?
Who would you take to Billie Eilish if you were lucky enough to win?
My twin sister, Kiani.
And Kiani, does she love that song from the Barbie movie? That's my favourite.
Oh, she loves that song.
Yeah.
Well, the tour you guys would be seeing is called Hit Me Hard and Soft. It will be in Australia next Feb and March. Info and tickets at billieeilish.com. But one of you two ladies won't have to worry about heading to that website because you're going to win them.
Oh, my God, it's so exciting. Just Jack, as an aside, the lyric involves bruises. Question number 1.
Yes.
Yeah. Can you name Billie Eilish's brother?
Oh, come on, guys.
Come on, guys. Even me. Did someone say something? No.
Julia.
Yes, Julia?
Phineas.
Yes, it's Phineas. Question number 2. A sty, S-T-Y, is an outdoor home for what sort of animal?
Julia.
Yes, Julia?
Pig.
Yes. Julia, you are making short work of Ty on this. You are 2. Question number 3. Name the male pop star that collaborated with Billie Eilish on a remix.
Julia.
Yes, Julia, for the win.
Justin Bieber.
It is Justin Bieber. You have got 3 for 3, Julia. Well done.
Oh, congratulations.
I tell you what, Ty is on the laughing gas today. There is so much giggling.
You're both also in the draw for Nova's 10K a day in May.
The Chrissie Swan Show. The Chrissie Swan Show.
If you were listening yesterday, we were talking about Cher and her long celebrated adoration of the younger man.
The reason I got with young men is because men my age or older, well, now they're all dead, but before, they just never, they were always terrified to approach me. And younger men were the only ones that...
They're bold.
Yeah, raised by women like me.
That's Jennifer Hudson talking to Cher on her show. They're bold. They approached Cher, which is always a good start. Older men are shy and they are scared of Cher.
And I feel like younger dudes these days maybe have a little bit more confidence. And I think as well at a pub, when they're a little bit enhanced later in the evening, that assists too.
I always feel like, I mean, I've never been hit on by a younger person or an older person for that matter, but
I have mates that always tell me how they think you're hot. I'm like, people need to balls up. Guys, if you're out in the street and you think Chrissie Swan's hot, I feel like introduce yourself.
But if I was like at a restaurant or a cafe or something and a young man came up to me,
yeah,
the last thing I would think is that he was hitting on me. I would have thought maybe he, thinks he knows my mum. Maybe I baby. Do you know what I mean? Maybe he's coming up. Maybe because
he's mates with Pat.
He's mates with Pat. I don't know. I just feel like I would just think, oh, maybe he thinks I babysat him when he was in primary school. Truly, I would.
So
I would
you
never
have been,
consider it.
Maybe you have been hit on, Swanee, and you just haven't identified that that's what's happening. Also, I appreciate it's harder for you because people are coming up to you as well because you're Chrissie from the telly and radio and they love you, but some might be coming up because they're genuinely interested.
And I would also feel that they were doing it as a dare.
Yeah, right, okay.
They were doing it as a joke or a novelty. It's like, oh, can I get this crusty old...
No, you're not crusty.
This crusty old woman with long brown boobs. Anyway, Tina, we digress. You love the younger boys, and we spoke to you yesterday. We're revisiting this topic mainly to hear your dulcet tones again.
Excellent. Sounds good.
You're the best.
How is your boyfriend?
Okay, so he's 24, I'm 43. So
and how is he today? Well, what did you do this morning? Tell us. We're interested.
What did we do this morning? Where we got up, and he's a personal trainer, so it's even better. So he's hot. He's young and hot. It's got full energy. And we did a bit of went for a run and did some gym, and then we did some extra gym when we went home.
Tina, when we hang up from you, I'm going to get you to have a chat with Tom and just write down all your interest areas, and we're just going to get you on, and you're just going to talk about the stuff that you love. Tina, you are adorable. We're going to go to Kathy. Kathy, you have a penchant as well for the younger man. Why? Kath. Do we have Kath?
Tom, you're going to check on Kathy and we'll go to Michaela.
Michaela. Hello, Michaela.
Hello.
Tell me about your recent story.
So it was quite funny. Me and my couple of friends were out for dinner, and there was a group of about they were about 16 years old sitting next to us. And they've come up to the table, and the young man said, "Oh, look, I think you're really cute. Can I get your snap?" And
Your snap.
I said to him, "I'm really sorry." Yeah, my snap.
Which, just to give context for everyone, Michaela, if someone asks for your snap, Swanee, that's your Snapchat. And often Snapchat, because it's photographs, it leads to naughtier
and
things.
Old people like us have Snapchat. Yes, keep going, Michaela.
Exactly. So I said to him, "I'm really sorry. I'm actually 30. I'm married, and I just found out I'm pregnant." So the little boy's jaw just absolutely dropped. He ran out to his mates, and they were just in hysterics of the whole situation.
Oh, my God. I tell you what, though, that kid is brave.
Like ballsy
so
as.
They're getting so brave.
They're getting so
Can
brave.
I have your snap? Like, they've got to do better than that.
Can I have your
Michaela,
snap?
you're in the draw for Nova's 10K a day in May. Ricky Lee, Tim and Joel could be calling you after 5.
Did we work out how to speak to the magnificent Kathy? Are you there?
Hello.
Oh, hello. How are you?
Good. So my kids are in their 20s, so I can't date that young because that's just too weird. I like them about 5 years younger. I feel like that's the niche.
Okay.
I like being single because, my kids don't need me. They've got their own lives, so I can just go out as late as I like. And I like to find myself a star.
A star? What's
Shag, tag, and release.
Kathy, you vixen.
That is a fantastic acronym.
God, what am I doing making sourdough?
Right? You're in the draw for Nova's 10K a day, Kathy. Next, Chrissie's Correspondence.
The Chrissie Swan Show.
We are checking the mailbag.
Chrissie's Correspondence.
Big week, Jack. Big week.
Huge.
Kimberly Langford wrote to me about my sourdough obsession.
You are obsessed.
I am. I've been so looking forward to this weekend because I've got a very clear weekend and you need time to do these sourdough babies. I've left 3 at home alone. I nearly hired somebody to babysit them. And tomorrow I'm going to be turning them into the most delicious loaves of bread. I'll bring some in for you,
And you've
Jack.
named yours, haven't you?
Yes, I have. Our sourdough starter is called Sir Rise-A-Lot.
Oh my God.
Hey, look at her. Yeah. So that's ours, and Kimberly absolutely relates. She goes, "Chrissy, I was listening to your sourdough segment the other day and I nearly pissed myself laughing. After a challenging divorce process finalised after 18 months, I started to gain the confidence of baking again. Good on you."
I love that it's the divorce has brought on the baking, the sourdough.
I nearly didn't mention it, but I thought, no, it's an important fact.
It's key, Swan.
She said, "I couldn't help but to come and share what my 2 little boys and I have named our sourdough starter." Are you ready? His name is Bread Flintstone.
Strong.
And every time he grows or bubbles or we bake a fresh loaf, the 3 of us always yell out, "Yabba dabba dough." That is a cute and heartwarming story.
I love that.
Kimberly, you've even melted Jack's black heart. Carla paid us what we think is the biggest compliment of all time. She says, "I love you guys. You're such a vibe."
A vibe. If you call me a vibe, my day is made. It's the best compliment.
I agree. And did you know, I don't know if we can find it. It's a song that goes, the opening word is vibe. And my God, do you want to hit that dance floor?
Wait, and do you know what the song's called?
Vibe. You've got that vibe. Is that it?
I'm going out.
Nah, that's not it. Nah, that's not it. No.
that's Vibe by 100 Handed, and that is not a vibe.
No, that is not it. We're going to find it. We'll play it before the end of the show.
Let's do it.
Earlier Rebecca has come to the queen, me, of a certain product for advice. Of course, I'm mad for an air fryer. She says, hi, Chrissie and Jack. I love your show. We love you too, Rebecca. I was wondering if you could help me as I'm looking at getting an air fryer and I don't know where to start. I understand. It is very confusing.
It's overwhelming because the market is saturated with them now.
Yes, you've just got to pick one and go for it. Commit. It's like online dating. You don't even have to see it. In real life, you just go, you're the one for me and I'm going to make it work. Anyway, she goes, what would you recommend? And I'm not only going to recommend something to you, Rebecca. I'm going to send you the same air fryer that I have at my house. It is by the Cookware Company. It is magical.
Ooh.
And you will love it. It is en route to you, Rebecca. Earlier in the week, we talked vow renewals and we received some hilarious comments on Instagram.
Gross.
Including, Let's recap people on the story. Meghan Trainor renews her vows every 5 years.
How insufferable. Making everyone sit through that. And she said she makes her manager do it. Like officiate the ceremony.
Yeah.
Like, give your manager a break. It's the weekend, Megan.
Well, you can tell what Jack's take on this is. I thought it was quite a lovely idea, but I was wrong, obviously. Bird Burston says, oh, Jack, I've said those nauseating vows, and all I could also think of was I want a drink too.
That's the best.
I love it so much. Also, I have been inundated with beautiful messages from you about my new podcast.
The Chrissie Cast.
It launched on Tuesday, and I've been so excited about it that I haven't even mentioned it until now. So what you can do is on some of the services, it's embedded in the Chrissie Swan Show, which is making it hard to find. Spotify, you can find it. Nova Player, really easy to find. It's called The Chrissie Cast. The first episode is with Jane Holland. It dropped on Tuesday, and it is an absolute laugh.
Go and listen.
And the fresh one today is with Libby Delana, who changed my life by changing her life through walking.
Jump on the Nova Player app and have a listen.
The Chrissie Swan Show.
What do you feel like doing now? It's Friday, it's just for the weekend.
Let's do this, Swanee.
Yeah.
Justin Timberlake's brand new studio album, Everything I Thought It Was, is out now to buy, stream, and download.
Turn your radio up. What's up? It's Justin Timberlake.
Justin Timberlake. Y'all came to party then, huh?
How would you like to fly? Chrissie's JT Jetaway.
In the parlance of our times, Jack, I am an empath. And I know I am an empath because I am freaking out about this stage of the competition.
Been anxious all day for Renee, who was our carryover champ since Monday. All week she's been with us playing this competition.
Renee has gotten everything right, and she finds herself right now on the precipice of perhaps being the winner of a trip for two to Los Angeles. Everything paid for, accommodation, $1,000 in your back pocket, and tickets to see her saviour, Justin Timberlake. Renee, are you more nervous than me?
I think so, Chrissie, but guess what?
What?
It's gonna be me.
Yeah! Yes, Renee!
Oh, my God. All right, Renee. Big, deep breath, please.
Yep, ready.
I'm going to go through the rules again because that is the law. All this week we've played a popular Justin Timberlake song, but he's forgotten some of the lyrics and he needs your help, Renee. It is our final day of playing and Renee's been our carryover champion all week. I don't mean to say this to make you nervous. Are you ready, Renee?
Let's do it.
Today's song, oh my God, I hope you know it.
I'll say.
Is Senorita.
Okay, I'm going to hit play, Renee, and when I stop that song, you keep singing.
He doesn't love you, I can tell by his tongue.
Renee, you are going to Los Angeles!
Yes! Are you there, Renee?
Yes, I'm here.
You did it! Bang, bang, bang! 5 times in a row!
Amazing. Thank you guys so much.
Renee, have you just been a ball of nerves and anxiety all week?
I've had JT on repeat all week. I'm dreaming about him.
Well, dream no more. You are going to see him in the flesh in Los Angeles, Renee. Well done.
Thank you so much, Nova. Thanks, Chrissy.
The Chrissy Swan Show.
Let's go clicking.
Chrissy's clickbait.
I was going to talk about Wally the emotional support alligator, but I'm not going to because I've got all this new fresh information about one of our favourite people ever, Troye Sivan.
See ya, Wally.
The bottom line is, don't worry about Wally. Troye Sivan has appeared on a talk show talking about his cool mom, who's a vibe, obviously.
Yeah.
And what she likes to do. Have a listen.
You'll find out after the fact that your mom was at the rave?
Yeah. No, she loves it. Like, honestly, the harder the music, the more she likes it.
What do you call it? Isn't that like a bush
bush doof?
Bush doof.
Oh, is this... Oh, bush doof. This is a great question. This is about Australian term.
Yeah. So
Okay.
like a doof is like a party, like a doof, doof, doof.
Yep.
And then a bush doof is a doof in the bush.
Had you never heard the term bush doof?
No, I haven't.
We wouldn't like the bush bit, but we like the doof bit.
No.
The doof.
No. This sounds awfully close to a music festival.
Oh, no, it is. No, that's why I'm saying, like, I reckon I could get you to, like, a good doof with music you'd like.
I've been to a place called Poof Doof.
Yeah, Poof Doof. It's just like Poof Doof, but in the bush.
Yeah.
Bush doof.
Yeah, I like indoors.
Oh, no, Swanee, I'm with you. I'd rather die than go to a bush doof.
Now, of course, I'm intrigued by a grown man's mother. He's 28, Troye Sivan.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking, I wonder what his mum's like, going to a bush doof. I love this. I found a photograph of her. She is a vibe.
She's cool.
Her name is Laurel Mellett. Laurel Mellett. Did you know? I've got more information about the Sivans. They're so interesting.
I know. Do you remember I met the dad and brother when I was voting? And
Yes.
I told you, I came in and I told you?
Now, which brother did you meet? Steele. Okay,
Yeah.
so these are the kids' names.
And I've met Ty.
Steele, Sage, Troy, and Tide.
How cool.
TYDE.
They're a really vibey family.
They're so... I didn't even know that they're originally from South Africa.
You're learning so much, Swanee. I love it. And Tide can also sing.
Oh,
And was like a YouTuber.
I love it. It's like the Partridge Family for our times. Now, I mentioned a very old song, and it is still a great song, but the man that released it is not a great man, so I'm not going to mention his name, but we are going to enjoy the vibe going into the weekend. We hope you have a beautiful weekend. I will be checking in with you on Monday to see how my sourdough is, and also on Monday to see how your vibe is, Jack. You got it.
Vibe.
What a tune.
Tell you who else is a vibe. Ricky Lee, Tim and Joel. They're up next and they're going to be calling someone with $10,000 at around 5 p.m.
Don't spend it all on sourdough.
Check this out.
The Chrissy Swan Show is a Nova podcast. For more great comedy shows like this, head to novapodcast.com.au.